name is Jennifer and welcome to A Vintage Vanity. I am super excited because you guys are here, and also we are launching a new series on this channel and I could not be more excited about it because here's the thing, I love Hollywood glamour and recreating some of those styles, but let me tell you, some of like our grandmothers and great-grandmothers and great-great-grandmothers and mothers were rocking some phenomenal styles and they were drop dead gorgeous, and I kind of wanted to pay homage to some of their styles, so hence the new series was born. Not only will we be recreating some of these everyday vintage hairstyles, but also we're going to be telling a little bit of their stories as we go. I'm going to start this series off by actually recreating the style of my friend Michelle's grandmother. So I would like to introduce to you guys to Anne. Isn't she gorgeous? I absolutely love her little beret with the bow pin in it and her deep waves in her hair, and oh, she just looks so happy and glamorous, right? She's got that fur collar going on, and don't think we don't see that sassy little brooch there with the little horse or dog or whatever it is, but we see you, Anne, and you are gorgeous. Now, I will share some more details about Anne as we go through the hair tutorial, but let's zap and find out what the setting pattern was for these gorgeous curls. For this look, I did an overnight wet set using foam rollers, and I will place a card on the screen for my video on how to do exactly that. The setting pattern for this is that everything on top here is going back, but then the next row is going forward, and then the next row is going back. So we're reversing direction to give more of a wave into the hair. So everything here, this is going under, this is going up, this is going under. And I did that with these as well. For the back of the hair, just packed in my rollers. These are all rolling under. And I'm gonna go ahead and release the curls. As far as roller size, the black rollers are about 1 1/4, and the pink ones are a little less than 1 inch. And once they're released, you just kind of want to break up the curls with your fingers. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move my part in a little bit. So I'm going to actually come, are we going to go that, whoa, Jen, whoa. Yeah, we're going to go quite a bit in from the corner of our forehead on our part. And the reason is that's what Anne did. So whatever Anne did, we are doing. The next thing we're going to do is I'm going to take my Denman brush and I am going to brush through the curls. Focus on brushing the curls to the end of the hair and just brushing them smooth. So when it gets to the end, you just want to make sure you're brushing the hair up against the hand. That will help minimize any additional frizziness that you might have from the curls. Looking at Anne's smile, you know she's hiding some sassy little secrets behind it because she just looks like too much fun. And sure enough, she was a dancer for the Rockettes for quite a while. How fun was that, right in its heyday? The next thing I'm going to do after brushing out is I want to tame a little bit of the frizziness in the hair. So I'm going to take my pomade, my Lady Luck pomade, and any of the products I use, I will list them in the description box below. And I'm just going to warm that up in my hands and then pull that through the hair. Now, my hair is very, very flat, so I am going to do a little bit of back combing right at the base of the hair just to give some lift to the hair. And I am just using my teasing brush to do that. And again, just back combing right at the base of the hair. And also you want to make sure when back combing, yeah, that's right. I know those of you that watch the videos a lot already know some of these tips, but you don't want to seesaw back and forth on it. You just want to go in one direction when you're back combing. And I'm going to do that all the way to the corner of my forehead. And we are going to hairspray it. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is start to brush it. And already you can see that lift in the hair right there. That is actually going to be helping us find our very first wave in the hair. But we don't want like that high S curve. So we're going to brush it pretty flat. We're not going to brush it all the way to the scalp because we want to keep some of that volume in it so it's not like plastered straight to the head. And I'm going to start brushing it forward. For a look like this, you are going to need the very long alligator clips. After brushing it forward, I'm just kind of with my hand and with my comb, brush, whatever, kind of denting into the hair and moving it around because the wave is there. You just have to coax it to come out. So we've got a bit of our wave there. So we're just going to pin it down. Oh. All right. Now I'm going to start working on bringing the wave back. And we want to keep like that, really that first like wave right above the eyebrow. So I'm just going to tip that, curl that. What do you call those? Clips. Point the clip more towards my eyebrow. And remember, when you're doing this, you're not going to really get a lot of brushing of the waves afterwards. So how it looks when you clip it is going to be pretty close to how it looks when it's done. So if you've got some back combing that's showing or it's not laying just right, you need to work that out before you pin it, if that makes sense. She lived both in New York and Chicago, and her husband, while they were living here in Chicago, was actually working for the Playboy Club. He was worked for the printing company. And the Playboy Club headquarters used to be located here in Chicago. And because he worked with the company, he must have gotten to know Hugh Hefner pretty well because they actually went over and had some dinner. Now, here's the thing is these are all the stories she's telling her grandkids about, you know, talking about dinner and stuff. You got to wonder like what she was like, yeah, I'm not telling my grandkids that, right? And I'm brushing the hair forward so then I can direct it back. You can see that the wave is here. Now, there's like the Hollywood waves where it's just kind of like boopity boop, like the Rita Hayworth, and then there's more like the 30s version of a finger wave, which is a lot looser, but you still want kind of that curving on the face. So we want to make sure that we're getting that wave here, but we want it to be more of a 30s wave, which means we've got to kind of pull it forward so it's more onto the face. A bunch of paper pattern scraps on the floor. My cat is rustling through them right now, which is why you were probably hearing that in the background. Don't think that, you know, I magically go like that and it's there. You need to work at pulling it forward, deepening the wave, manipulating it with your fingers. I like it. You're gonna have to be a little bit more gentle here because even though we have those clips in to help reinforce that wave, we don't want to pull so hard on the hair that you pull all of this straight. I do almost like a barrel curl down here. So I'm just gonna brush the hair over my hand and just all that means is kind of making one big curl just because I want to give the appearance of my hair being a little bit shorter. And let's see. Go. I'm just going to smooth some of the independent hairs that aren't getting with my game plan. You can't really see the other side of her hair, but we do know that the abare is going to cover most of this area of our hair. So I am simply going to, once again, brush the curls, smooth them out, tuck it behind the ear. And then we will bobby pin that hair that we've tucked behind the ear. Next thing, I'm going to give everything a spritz. And then I'm going to carefully remove my clips. Oops. And then here's the thing. Sometimes it will look a little bit like gapish or strange. Use your fingers to just kind of loosen it up a little bit. And then that way it will close that up and make it look a lot more natural. You don't want to brush through it. Place in our beret. And to deepen this wave here, because she really has that brought up almost underneath the beret, I'm going to take a bobby pin and just slide that in so it brings that hair right up underneath the beret. And there we go. We have our style that is inspired by the amazing Anne. And I want to thank Michelle so much for allowing me to recreate her grandmother's amazing style. And if you guys have any relatives' amazing vintage style you would like to see me recreate, all you have to do is email me at the email address that you see on the screen now or in the description box below. Send me their photograph along with a little bit of a story to them, and I would actually love to recreate their style for you guys. And if you like this series, go ahead and click the thumbs up button for me and share it and comment below because I love hearing from you guys and I'd like to know how you guys thought I did at recreating her style. And of course, if you are going to miss me between uploads, go ahead and follow me on all the social medias as a Vintage Vanity. And of course, to not miss any video that comes out here on this channel, be sure to subscribe, and you can do that simply by clicking on my face. If you'd like to shop my clothing line, go ahead and click on that boomerang. And if you'd like to watch even more videos that I've done, go ahead and click on my last video that you see playing there. And as always, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye!